not sure I'll ever be enough. I wish I was successful. Maybe I should just quit.
So when we're finding people on the internet and looking at their bios, we go to these bios that are just filled with these illustrious events and achievements. And the first thing that happens can be that you start to feel bad about yourself. You start to feel FOMO. You start to feel like you're not achieving enough. So I wanted to make this video to show you that not every bio is what it's cracked up to be. I'm gonna show you the steps I took to become a #1 Amazon best-selling author in one day with a book that I wrote on my phone in 5 minutes. And I just wanna warn you that not everybody out there is as far along their journey as you think. Now, a little disclaimer here, there's lots of great authors that actually are Amazon bestsellers, and people have asked me if I'm ever gonna write a book about podcasting, and luckily, I don't have to. There's authors like David Hooper, Sebastian Rusk, Dave Jackson, who've created some really great content around podcasting, so I don't think the world needs another book by me. But what I want to illustrate here is that I could easily put #1 selling best author in my bio to look bigger, to look more important, and to make it seem as if I'm farther along in my journey than I actually am. So if you've ever had this feeling, if you've ever run into someone where you just felt like, wow, that person's doing so much better than I am, I want you to watch this video because it's not as hard to become an Amazon bestseller as you think. All right, so the first step for an author is you have to write a book. And I just want to show you how I wrote my book. I've got the Notes app on my phone, and I have simply done a voice-to-text speech that I did that's about 5 paragraphs long. I didn't even type one word. I just spoke into my phone and created a notes document. The next step was to go to Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So anybody can publish a book on a Kindle, and you can even have your books printed if you want. And all you really need to do is upload a Word document, PDF, or an EPUB document that Amazon can use to format your book. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through the steps I used in Amazon Kindle Publishing in order to get my book actually on the internet, on Amazon's platform, and allow it to be purchased. But the #1 thing you need to recognize here is that there are some seriously underutilized categories. So somebody with an Amazon #1 bestseller isn't necessarily selling that book in their actual category. Let's just use business as an example. So when I uploaded my book, I actually just simply found a non-competitive category. All right, so all you need to do in order to be able to publish a book on Amazon is simply go to kdp.amazon.com. I am logged into my Amazon account that I created, and now I have the option to create an ebook. So I'm gonna create a Kindle ebook. And you can make a title. This is fake. And then you can have a subtitle if you wish. I'm not gonna put one now. You can make it part of a series, and you can give it an edition number. Let's make it #1. Of course, I'm gonna put my name in there. I don't have any other contributors because my book is only 1 page long and took me about 5 minutes to completely create. And then of course you could put a description here. I'm just gonna type a little gibberish in for you. Obviously I own the copyright because I wrote it today. And you could put in keywords if you wish. I'm not gonna put in any keywords because again, this is a fake book. Now I can set the category. So this is where you can get a little creative. I think that I went into nonfiction, and then I think I hit science and scrolled down to microscopes and microscopy and clicked save. So probably a non-competitive. It was an experiment, and I found out it was not really competitive. You can select an age range for your book if you wish, but this is a fake book, so it doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna click continue and move right along. So the content of your book really doesn't even matter because I uploaded a single document of 5 paragraphs, and then I put a little picture on there just for fun. And the whole book that I wrote was 1 page. So when you go into Amazon, you look at my book, it's a 1-page book. All right, you can read the guidelines and all the other things, but I don't really need to do anything here. So if I had a book to upload, I would just do it in a doc, an EPUB, or a KPF. You can literally upload a manuscript on a Word document, which is exactly what I did. Now, they have a cover creator you can use, or you can upload a JPEG. I simply went to canva.com and searched for book. And boom, I've got lots of options. So I can just go in here and quickly say, this is fake, and put my name. Can't even spell my name. Get rid of that. I can put any other image I want. I can go through their photos and find other images and say, hey, this is the image I'd like on my book. And move that to the back there. Back. Boom. Now I have a book cover. I'm gonna go ahead and download that. All right, so let's go ahead and upload this bad boy. Boom, we have a cover. All right. We don't need to have an ISBN. We don't need to have a publisher. We can just simply save and continue. Our book is now listed in our books, and we can continue to the next step. So I actually thought it would take a little longer to get approved, and I actually thought I wasn't going to get approved because my book was so ridiculous, being one page in all and a single picture. But to my surprise and delight, it was approved almost instantaneously. It was almost as if nobody at Amazon had even looked at the content of this book. So as soon as the book was live on Amazon, I simply took the link and texted about 12 of my friends saying, hey, I'm doing an experiment on Amazon with a book. This is not a real book, but it's listed at 99 cents. And if you buy it, I'll pay you back $2 to cover the book and give you $1 for your time. All you need to do is click this link and buy the book. Now, in one day, I sold 12 units and became a #1 bestseller on Amazon. That's right, #1 bestseller. All right, so I just want to show you the record. I did this in January and I forgot all about it. And then I saw someone's bio that made me feel like I was behind the times. And so I wanted to make sure that I brought this to your attention. So you can see here, units 0 to 10. It looks like I sold 8 or 9 to my friends here on the chart. And the next day I logged in, checked the category of microscopes and microscopes and microscopy, however you say this, and I was #1 the very next day for the top 100 paid books in the category, giving me the beloved #1 Amazon bestseller to put in my bio. And I can guarantee you, I'm not putting that in my bio. So just let me reinforce again, when you're scrolling through Instagram or Clubhouse or Facebook or whatever page you're on, and you see somebody who has this stack of accomplishments that inevitably makes you feel tight in the chest, it makes you feel like you're not doing enough, and it makes you feel like you want to give up, just remember that not all bios are created equal. Something that I actually look for in people's bios is the first line that they say. They should be telling you exactly what they do and how they're gonna help you and bring value to your world. So next time you run into the guru, the expert that has #1 Amazon bestseller, just remember that it might be in a non-competing category, it may be a very short book, and it doesn't take that many sales in order to become a #1 seller on Amazon. So if you like this video, consider subscribing. I'm trying to put out a video a week of content that around podcasting and content creation that's gonna help you keep your head in the game. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, make sure that you know when I have a new video, and let me know if you like this video in the comments. I'm just curious if you like this experiment. I'm gonna be sharing more experiments along the way, and I wanna make sure that it's something that you wanna see. So until next time, it's Travis, the Great Experimenter, and I'll see you in the next video.